Why are you here, Thorne?
I wanted to see how you were holding up.
So you can report back to Ridge?
No. I haven't seen my brother since...
Since he renewed his vows to Taylor.
You know I stood up for him.
Oh, let me guess. Stephanie was behind that, too.
Behind what?
Oh, come on. You were there. Don't tell me you couldn't see that Stephanie was using her heart attack to get Ridge to recommit to Taylor. Or she pulled one over on you, too.
Thank you. That was much better than the mystery meat we had last night.
Glad to see you're feeling better, Mrs. Forrester.
Me too.
Well, it's good to see you so perky.
My heart's definitely on the mend, thanks to you. You saved my life, sweetheart.
By renewing my vows with Taylor, huh?
Must be wonderful to be a real husband and wife again. Children must be thrilled.
That would depend on which children you're talking about.
Oh, of course. Hope and the baby, yes. Well, sweetheart, I promise you I will do everything to help you, just to make sure that they get all the love and attention they need.
No. No, you won't.
What do you mean?
No more help. No more meddling. From now on, you keep your nose out of my business. Or else.
Nick.
Taylor, cute cut.
Thanks. I needed a change. If you're looking for Ridge.
Nope. You.
Okay.
Kids around?
No.
Good. Well, you're the new queen of this castle. I guess congratulations is in order.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here bearing wedding gifts?
I don't think gifts would be appropriate to someone who steals a father from their children.
Ridge is not abandoning RJ and Hope.
Part-time father doesn't work. You know that and I know that. But obviously you don't care.
That is not true. I care very much.
Just not enough to put your needs aside. Those two kids aren't going to have the life that your children had. Two parents living together under the same roof.
Even though their father's heart belongs to another woman. I don't think that's a very healthy environment. Ridge chose to be with me. Although I have to wonder.
Please tell me what you wonder.
You rushed to Brooke's rescue last night, and now you're over here desperately defending her and her children.
I think she needs somebody to stand up for her.
Classic hero complex. You have this need to defend and protect the damsel in distress. It gives you purpose to your life. It makes you feel needed and powerful, even seductive at
Easy,
times.
Doc. This isn't about me.
Well, you haven't had the slightest feeling that, maybe you need to take this opportunity and
What opportunity?
to protect Brooke, to make her feel better, to comfort her, the way you did that night in the foundry.
You and Hope and RJ are the most important things in my life now.
Dreaming of me, I hope?
Dante?
Hi.
Oh, wow. I couldn't believe it when you called.
Well, you said if I ever was in the States,
No,
right?
yeah, of course. How long have you been in town?
Actually, I was gonna go back to Rome last night, but then I had the sudden urge.
I am so afraid to ask.
You look as beautiful as always. You know, I still remember when Massimo suggested I show you around Rome. And he described you as this very serious med student who needed to have some fun. So I figure, you'd be like
A total dork?
a wallflower. Little did I know you were quite the opposite.
That
time we spent together was... it was so nice. Away from all of my problems.
I have far better ways to keep your mind off your troubles.
A liaison with a handsome Italian painter? Sounds like the perfect antidote.
Not for Bridget Forrester.
The timing just wasn't right, you know.
Oh, it is. For some lucky guy.
Yeah.
Why the sad eyes?
Oh, no, it's not me. My mom. Her husband just left her.
Sorry about that.
Oh, well, thanks, but it's not your fault.
Well, actually, it kind of is.
So you helped Taylor escape Prince Omar's palace.
I'm really sorry about your mother being hurt.
That was Ridge's decision, not yours.
He's quite a bit like his father, you know?
Who?
Ridge. Met him last night. I went over to Massimo, and Massimo introduced me to his wife. I also met your fiance.
You met Nick? Why didn't you say something earlier?
Interesting guy.
Well, don't be fooled by his exterior. He actually has a really warm and genuine heart.
You really want to be with a guy like that?
I thought that you would just be happy for me.
I wish I could. But I gotta tell you, Bridget, I'm not.
You blame Mother for Ridge's decision?
Am I wrong? You were Ridge's best man, Thorne. What really happened that night?
Well, not what you seem to think. I mean, yeah, maybe we all got caught up in the moment, but my brother made the decision he thought was right, Brooke.
But Ridge wasn't thinking. He didn't give one single thought to how his life-saving vows would affect me and our children. And now it's too late.
You're upset with me.
Oh, that surprises you. My God, Mother, the most important decision of my life. Which is why I went down to the beach house to kind of clear my head and come up with a solution that would be right for everyone.
Well, you did that. You committed to Taylor. The family is healing. I mean, I know I am.
But it wasn't about you. At least it wasn't supposed to be.
What do you mean?
I asked you to respect my time alone with Taylor and Brooke. But what do? You come down to the beach house uninvited, not once, but twice.
Well, Brooke's the one that broke the rules.
My rules, my decision. You couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You had to go down there and bash Brooke some more.
Fine. I guess I came on too strong. But at least this period of indecision is over. You've chosen Taylor.
Yeah, right here in this room when I thought you were dying. You had to be scared to death, Mother, and you damn well knew it.
Well, forgive me for having a heart attack. Maybe it would have been better if I'd just died quietly at the beach house.
The point is, a decision that should have been about my family and what was best for them becomes driven by what's right for you. Once again, the most important decision in my life is all about you.
Come on, Doc, this Foundry story is over. It's a dead end. But there is a news story that I find very interesting. This mysterious last chapter of your life.
It's an open book, just like you.
Super. Then you won't mind filling me in on some things. One name in particular. Dante Damiano.
Dante?
So you do know him?
Yes. How do you know him?
My old man?
Oh, of course. Well, yeah. All right, that makes sense. Why are you asking?
I just find it interesting that when I brought your name up, he said that he didn't know you. Why would he say that? Why would he say he didn't know you unless, of course, he's protecting something?
I suppose because he was protecting me.
What would he be protecting you from?
He knows I don't like to talk about what happened to me at Prince Omar's palace, okay? Omar hired Dante to paint my portrait. Long story short, he helped me escape.
Portraits and palaces. I mean, this guy is some hero.
I was in real danger.
Does Forrester know about him?
Yeah, the two of them met last night. Well, I'm so sorry, Nick, but if you were looking for some big, dark, deep secret there's nothing there. Forget it. Dante and I are friends.
All I can say is you've got some friends. I mean, here's this guy riding in on a white horse to completely save you so you can get back with your husband. At least that's what you tell me. And of course, you got your best pal, Steph, there, pretending she's dying so you and your husband can renew your vows. Pretending she's dying. That is the way it happened, right, Doc?
Wait, this is the same man you once told me was involved with your mother?
That's all water under the bridge.
Still, I know the issues you've had with the man in your mother's life. I mean, you're lying to yourself, you're lying to me.
Nick and I are very much in love.
Oh. So why isn't he here on this gorgeous day?
Well, if he knew that I was hanging out with such a cute flirt like you, he'd be here in a heartbeat.
Bridget, you're a beautiful young woman. There's no need to rush into a marriage with Nick. Enjoy life. Give some other man a chance.
Are you hitting on an engaged lady?
I'll never be so presumptuous. Then again, when she's as beautiful as you.
Are you implying that Stephanie faked her heart attack?
Well, then let's look at the facts, shall we? She didn't have Forrester call 911. Instead, she insisted that he drive her to the hospital, which is a half-hour away, not the local clinic. I don't know, if I'm having a heart attack, I'm going to want help immediately. Of course, she's very chummy with the people there at the hospital, and while she's clinging to life, the two of you do your vows, and then her cheeks become rosy and red. The real question is here, were you in on it?
That is... I mean, how... I can't even believe you would think such a thing.
You look like you're having a little trouble with this one.
Did Brooke fill your head with all this garbage?
Oh, please. You always want to throw it off on something, don't you? Brooke, the Foundry, this, that. Ever since you've miraculously come back from the dead, all I've heard is Stephanie yapping about this Forrester family, restoring the Forrester family. Good! Triumphing over evil. Well, I'll tell you what's really evil. Is a mother who doesn't stop at anything until she gets her son to do what she wants.
I had a heart attack.
Which wouldn't have even happened if you'd respected that it was my decision.
You think I willingly brought this on myself?
Oh, Mother, you worked yourself into a frenzy. Railing on Brooke and me. You shouldn't have even been at the beach house.
Well, I went there because I care about you.
No, this goes beyond caring. All my life, I've heard people talk about how controlling, obsessive, and manipulative you are. But I always defended you. You know that? I always defended you, even if I didn't feel you were totally right, because I thought you had good intentions. Well, now I'm seeing things a little differently, through their eyes. I'm learning something. At a time when I should have had a beautiful renewal of my vows, when I should have felt it the most at peace I've ever felt, I was consumed by the fact that you needed something. You wanted something. I've never felt more manipulated in my life.
I know that's how it feels right
Thorne,
now.
please. I don't really need a lecture from you.
Brooke, all I'm saying is...
Stop. I would love nothing more than for Ridge to walk through that door and admit to me that he made a mistake and that he sees his mother for who she really is. But I'm not going to wait around for that day to happen. I'm going to move on with my life, and I'm going to accept what happened. For myself and for my children. I'm not going to put my life and theirs in limbo on the off chance that Ridge is going to take off his blinders where his mother's concerned.
I did not force you to choose Taylor.
But you did take advantage of the situation, Mother. By using my love for you to get what you wanted.
You feel guilty because you didn't choose Brooke, and you're going to blame me.
Look, any guilt I might feel comes from my letting you treat Brooke the way you do. She deserves better from you and from me.
Brooke got what she deserved.
See, that's exactly what I mean. It's all about your hatred for
Oh,
Brooke.
for good... You're losing sight of what's important here. You are back with Taylor where you belong, and this family is finally at peace.
No, actually, I'm not losing sight of anything. I'm seeing it very clearly now.
What does that mean?
It means you've gone too far this time, Mother. Just hope it's not too late to fix it.
Don't do anything foolish, Ridge. I mean it. Don't do anything foolish.
You know, just because you have these feelings for Brooke that you don't want to admit to, it does not give you the right to come over here and make these sick accusations about Stephanie and me. Ridge renewed our vows because he wanted to live his life with me, not because his mother laid some kind of a guilt trip on him.
Well, you defend the old broad all you want. Actually, she's lucky to have a best friend like you. Still, it has to make you wonder, doesn't it? Exactly how far your best friend would go for you. Excuse me.
Hello?
Stephanie, it's me.
Oh, Taylor.
How are you? You don't quite sound like yourself.
I'm fine. How are things with you?
Well,
Something wrong?
Nick was just here.
And what does he want?
I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but he had the gall to come over here and suggest that you faked your heart attack. I mean, he comes over here and he says all these things and that you were doing it to influence Ridge. Is that not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard in your life? Really? I mean, is that ridiculous or what?
Logan! Logan, up and up, I need to see you. Brooke! Logan!
What do you want, Ridge?
I listened to my mother, and I shouldn't have, all right?
What are you saying?
I'm saying I made a mistake. A horrendous mistake.